Welcome to my live call tonight with a question: how do I get more customers? And for those of you that do not know me, I've been involved in network marketing for over 40 years. I share a lot of what I've learned in my journey on these live calls. I started in this business totally broke, sold a junk truck for $400, put $200 in my business. The last 26 years, I've been full-time in the profession of network marketing. If that interests you, keep listening. You know, there's some people get really confused when they get involved in our business. You know, they're told, get, sponsor, build a business and all that, get customers. There's a lot of emphasis, Eva, nice to see you, on customers. How many of you are in companies where that's all you hear now is customers. You're hearing it from your company. You're hearing it from your upline. But the truth be told, though, how did all these top earners in these companies build networks that are doing millions of dollars every month? How did they do that? Did they do that going out and getting customers? Well, you know that's not true. Anybody with common sense knows that's not true. They went out and they found people who were hungry to build a team, people that were hungry for business, people that wanted to make money. Let's get real, right? So, you see some of that language is coming as a reaction to, some of the regulatory people out there in the United States. Prashant in India, nice to see you. George in New York City, good to see you. And so it's like, now all we're supposed to do is get customers. It's a very confusing message. How do you just go out and get customers and you build a network like your upline did? It's like, hey, we want to be like you, but then you're telling me to go get customers. So here's the thing that we got to understand is that unless you have a network, a distribution network, your customer volume is not going to be that much anyway. It's not going to be that much. I mean, some question why is there so much emphasis on recruiting? Well, think about it. Just imagine, and this is an illustration. Just imagine McDonald's hamburgers wants to sell billions of hamburgers every month. They want to do that. But they have a problem. They don't have any franchises. How are they going to do that? How are they going to move billions of dollars of hamburgers without franchises? No, they have to have a franchise to do that, don't they? Now think about this then. Who are the kind of people that buy franchises? Is it people that just want to consume a quarter cheeseburger, a hamburger? Are those the kind of people that are going to lay down millions of dollars to have a franchise? No, they're not. It's going to be people who want to do business. And see, that's what there's such it's gotten such a big misunderstanding and today what a customer is. Let me ask you this. Do you think that the person who bought a franchise ever tried the food before he bought the franchise? Yes, of course. Do you think he liked the food that he ate? You know, if he bought a McDonald's franchise, he said, hey, the chicken nuggets aren't not bad. That quarter pounder of cheese, not too bad. The Big Mac, forget the calories for a moment, okay? Tastes good. And they saw an opportunity with it, right? So here's the thing. What we have to understand is that unless you recruit people in your business, you're not going to have many customers at all. I mean, I don't know anybody, we did this 40 years ago. 40 years ago, I made home deliveries with product. I don't think that's what people want to do today anymore. There's been a lot of emphasis on the side gig. But I think it's been blown out way too much. I mean, the reality is some people, yes, the majority of people out there want to earn $500 to $1,000. And we should have a system to teach them how to do that. The best way that I've found to approach people is I want to find people who, just like McDonald's, loves the product, wants to promote the product to people. And yes, if they can, introduce the business opportunity at the same time in doing so. See, the thing about it is, if we just go with the product and we're just trying to sell somebody the product, and then they say, well, I'm not interested. But on the other hand, if we approach them about the business opportunity, could you use an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? And they're like, yeah. Well, I want to show you this product. Because the basis of this business is not network marketing, it's my product. But network marketing is a vehicle that will help you move a lot of this product, and you can create an excellent income. You decide how far you want to go with it. But that's what we have to understand is that when I prospect somebody, I'm looking for business, people who want to be in business. And these 7-figure earners that are now saying, oh, we just do the product. We just sell the product. If everybody recruits people and that's all they do, then that's a pyramid scheme. You know, they're buying into the con thinking. They don't even understand the business they're in. They're in fear now, okay? You're not going to have a lot of customers if you don't approach people about the business. Here's the reality. Let's get real about it. And this is what the hecklers don't understand about our business. And that is that the majority of the people that join a network marketing company or an MLM company, they never do the business. They never do the business. Most never do. And of course, then, the hecklers will say, well, see, most of these people don't make it in it. No, they never got started. Because why? They didn't have time for it. They just wanted maybe just to use the product. And that's probably going to be the majority of the people out there that just want to use the product. They join your company, they like your product, okay. And if I get time for the business, cool. Some might say, yeah, I can use some extra money. But they don't ever make time for it. Now, is that your fault, my fault? No. That just means they don't make time for it. So only a small percentage will ever make time for it. That's the reality. But here's the thing. The ones who join you, even with the intention of making a little money but never get around to it, are they still customers? Of course they're customers. And the people that, if they introduce it to a few, then those people, no doubt, are customers as well. And really, the vast majority of your business is just going to be that. It's going to be customers. People say, yeah, I'll get around to it. Yeah, it sounds good. But they don't do it. It's not your fault if they don't. But today, a lot of hecklers out there want to point at the numbers and they look at the total members of a company and then they'll see only a small percentage ever make any money. Well, it's because only a small percentage ever did the business. Now, there were some, yeah. Some might have tried. Maybe they had unrealistic expectations. Maybe whoever they were sponsored by gave them unrealistic expectations. That's something we don't want to do. I say, sell it low and let them go where they want with it after that. Show them how to make $500. That's not too hard to do in a network marketing company today. Show them how to do that. They can decide how big their paycheck is going to be based on the motivation. Everybody's motivated differently. But just understand, if you want a lot of customers, then you're going to have to recruit a lot of people in your business, because they are a direct result of the people that you sponsor. Just like McDonald's, look at all the customers that they have around the world. Could they ever do it without their franchises? Of course not. They have to have those franchises. Without that, they're dead. And without distributors, without people, without business partners in your business, you're dead. You're not going to have a lot of customer volume. So I'm all for customers. And when I look at most companies out there, that's what they're mostly made of, is customers in most companies. Some want to boast 85%, some want to say 60%, 70%, again, the important thing here is having happy people in your team. And most people, think about it. And this is another way to, if you want to attract just customers and you don't want to talk about the business opportunity, that's fine. It's fine. You don't have to. You can talk to people. When you're presenting your product and you see they're hesitating maybe a little bit, what you have to do is reassure them that your company has 100% money back guarantee. Most network marketing companies do. So you got nothing to lose, and you can fill in the blanks, but the wait, but the wrinkles, but the whatever, money back guarantee. And I find that works well. The other thing too is it's very important, if you want to have customers, to also, when you're around people, use your product. You create curiosity when you use your product. So take it with you wherever you go. When you get around people, then bring out your product, start using it. And they'll say, what is that? And then that opens it up, right? And if they can sample it, let them sample it right there. And it's so easy. It's so easy today just to send them your page link, and then they can click on it, go right in there, get what products that you suggested that they're interested in, and you got a customer. I did that on the road today. Somebody messaged me and said, hey, I want to be able to get some products. I said, okay, send them my page link. It's that simple today to get customers. 40 years ago, I was going to a payphone booth, putting in a dime and calling people to make sure they were going to be home, and I'd make a trip out there to bring them the product. Now all we got to do is just send them a link. That's it. Just message them a link and you got a customer. Just like that. And then here's the thing. Keep in mind that some of your best leaders, will be people that, really got fired up about your product. They believe in it. They love it. They promote it. They obviously are going to make a very good business leader for you. So those are my thoughts that I wanted to leave you today, is that we need to understand that you're never going to have a lot of customers if you don't recruit people in your business. I mean, again, hecklers out there say that we just need to be, the emphasis is on recruiting, not customers. Well, you're never going to have customers if you don't recruit. How would McDonald's have what they have if they didn't have franchises? Where is the reasonableness in this? Hopefully that argument will get settled one day. I hope it does. But it won't on this live call, but I hope it does. And then just understand that the larger amount of leaders that you have in your network, the greater the customers you're going to have in your network. I mean, it's going to be much greater, much greater. And the fact that most people, when they join, they might have the intention of doing the business. Some of them do, but they never get around to it. Some of them just don't have the intention at all. They just want to use and enjoy your great product. So send out, by the way, emails, build your database with those people. stay in contact, promote, give them your promotions, share stories, whatever. If you have Facebook groups, add them to it. If you really want to fire up your customers, that's the way you could do it. And get your customers involved. If you got just a Facebook group just for your products and all that, then and I'd recommend that you do, then that's one great way to fire up people, is they're seeing and hearing what your product is doing for people. It's just a wonderful way to do it. So always understand that don't get confused. Do I approach them about the business, or do I approach them about the product? You really approach them about both and let them make the choice. But I guarantee you, even if they choose the business and they start building a business, they're a customer too. There's a lot of people out there saying, no, that's not true. They only buy the product just to make the commission. Oh, bull. You know, I guarantee you, McDonald's, people that own franchises still eat their burgers. I'll tell you, some people are just messed up out there. Okay, but keep promoting your product, and make sure your business is definitely centered. Your opportunity is centered on your product. Make it about that, not money. Not money. I saw a post the other day. I couldn't believe it. Now, this is a 7-figure earner, and she was showing a check on Facebook with her company. I could not believe it. I knew her upline, so I contacted that person and said, this lady's crazy. Who does that? You know, that can get you in a lot of trouble. Anyway, and she should know that. Anyway, don't do that. Keep it centered on your product. That's the very essence of your business opportunity. It's not the fact that we're a network marketing company. I mean, there's a gazillion out there, but what makes you different should be your product. So I hope that helps you tonight, some value from that. Now I'm going to go chill. Anyway, it's been a long day, but thanks for getting on. I appreciate it. Shoot me a message, and listen, Friday is going to be, free Friday questions that you have and all that. So looking forward to engaging with you, and you can come up with some clever questions if you want. Test me out, and I look forward to answering your questions. Thanks for getting on, friends. I appreciate all of you. Love you very much. Take care.